Lord. But if you just imagine and visualize in your mind why every one of us in real life now, right now, we have lots of questions. Our mind thoughts have lots of questions. If you will just visualize your mindset, there's a lot of questions. It's a question marks running over and over into your mindset. It's like a questions that you cannot answer. Now that is why in Habakkuk chapter 1, verse 1 to 11, now this is what the message is. There is something happening in our life that we don't even understand it, and we keep on asking God why. Why? Why my mom died? Why still my father still ongoing dialysis? Why? Why I spend a lot of money? Why I should need to go at work? Why should I need to live my life? Why? There's a lot of questions in our thoughts. And it's still a question mark in our life. And that's we call wonders. There is a lot of questions that's going on in our mindset that we cannot answer because that is the wonders of God. Sometimes we ask, who is God and what is God? He is a man or she is a woman. We keep sometimes asking, but we don't know the real explanation of God is. That is wonders. There is a lot of questions in our mind that we cannot answer. That's why it's wonders. It is wonders. There is a questions keeping in our mind. And right now, there is a nice word for us that God given to us to understand. We are the Habakkuk in the generations. Habakkuk for 2,000 years ago is already finished. And now, we are the Habakkuk of generations. When we receive Jesus Christ as our Lord and Savior, we can see vision. We can visualize things. We can see what is the meaning of Bible. We should understand the grace of Jesus Christ. Why? Why did God let this happen to our problems, to our life? Why? Why? It was not the first time, even me. I had a lot of questions. Even I am not satisfied for the answer of God for all my questions. I am not satisfied. The same like you. You have no satisfaction for the answer of God sometimes in your life. When you ask God, you will not satisfy for His answer. Questions, it will never be last. Question, it will never stop in our life. Never stop, never last. When you look at the questions of life and death, even life of death, you will question why. And when you are not yet receiving Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, and you are not studying the Alpha, you have lots of questions why there is death. Why we should people die in the moment of the loved ones, our loved ones, those precious people in our life, why they are going to death, even us, why we need to die. And that is still question. And sometimes we do not even understand. Even you have a lot of money, even everything is on in your hands, but still you have a lot of questions why it should happen to my loved ones, to my precious loved ones. And when you consider the problems of this death sentence and generation, even the most fervent believer looks up to the heavens and cry out, why? And sometimes when we have lots of questions, we will just look at heaven and we will say, why? Why should I experience this? And you will kneel down to the floor and you will say, why, Lord, it's happened to me? I have you, I receive you, but why I should suffer in these things? We are not satisfied for the answer something that you cannot understand. We get one kind of answer in the book of Genesis. When we read Genesis, there is a lot of answer. Another kind of answer in Job. When you read Job, you can find an answer about everything that is question mark in your mindset. And still other answer in the book of Psalms. Ecclesiastes takes yet another approach, and the gospel presents us with Christ, whose very coming alters the way we think about everything. Everything. Jesus came here to us so that all our questions will be answered. He came here not to questions, to give the full answer for everything. He came here onto earth to answer every question that you really needed. But the thing is, did you really understand what He did for you? He came here to fulfill everything, the answer. And finally, in the book of Revelation, show us our Lord's final victory. If you will just read the Revelations, it is written the final victory of Jesus Christ. The question mark should be no more in our thoughts. And the final defeat of evil. I don't mean to suggest that these various perspectives contradicting each other. It's just that the problem of human suffering is so vast that we need many different ways to think about it. Your issue in life is not my issue. Your problem is not my problem. Your struggle is not my struggle. That's why we have lots of questions. But the main source of this, everything, all the questions, is Jesus. And it is clear. It is written in Genesis. It is written in Job. It is written in Ecclesiastes. It is written in Psalms. All your answer, all your questions, it is answered in the words of God. And that's why Jesus said, even in Revelations, victory, the final victory of Jesus, it is written already. The background. Let's back up just a second. There are 17 prophetic books on the Old Testament, divided between the major prophets, 5 books, and the minor prophets, 12 books. They are not called major and minor because of their respective importance, but because of their sizes. In the translation of the Bible, the 5 major prophets take up 191 pages, while the 12 minor prophets take up only 61 pages. We're talking about the short books here. Habakkuk, containing 56 verses, is spread over the 3 chapters. Though he is a minor prophet, there is nothing minor about his message. He's writing about a topic that we all think about eventually. And if you will just imagine, and if you will just visualize, Habakkuk, he is a writer. He will write this. So he is a scribe. That's why it is written. So we need to understand that now in our generations, we are the Habakkuk. That when God speaks to us and give us the vision, we can write it down. And that is the best gift that God given to us. When we receive Jesus Christ as our Lord and Savior, we can visualize everything. We can write it down, everything. But the point is, do you have the time to write down all the revelations of God given to you? Habakkuk is unlike the other prophetic books, major or minor, in that is record a dialogue between one man and God, where Isaiah contains a message from God. Habakkuk records a conversation with God. If you ever felt like you had a few questions for God, this is the book for you. Homework in this called Habakkuk the man with a question mark for the brain. So all of us, we have lots of questions. Actually, it is a good example because it is already in the Old Testament. And now we already have the grace. We have a mercy, and it is in the New Testament. And God wants us to understand only that whatever question mark it is written, it is toxic in your brain. You are not, don't worry, it is normal. Because why? Habakkuk the same. So meaning to say, what you need to do only is just to read the words of God. Understand the words of God. Here's a bit of the background. The year is 605 BC, or thereabout. We cannot be sure of the precise year, but that is the good guess. After good King Josiah died in 609 BC, the nation of Judah plunged headlong back into the principle of corruption, immorality, and idolatry that had plagued it for the many generations. This time, the people seemed hell-bent on their own destruction. Instead of edging toward the cliff, they seemed determined to plop over going to full speed. It was if the nation had a death wish and no use for God at all. They don't need God. Because why? They do what they want. And it is about corruption, immorality, and idolatry. And now, if you will just think about it, it's not just happened in 605 BC. It is happening right now here in Kuwait, in our own country. So what is new? Nothing is new. Whatever happened before Christ is happening at the same time, right now, in that presence. So now, no use for God at all. Sometimes we think about like that. We don't need God. I don't need God. When I don't receive Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, I always said, I know God, but I don't need. I need to understand what I need. What is my plan? Because I don't know Jesus. I know God, but I don't know Jesus. Everyone have experienced that when you don't know Jesus Christ. I know God, but I don't know Jesus. So let my plan be my plan. Let what I want, I will do it. So I don't care whatever people say. Because that is me. I don't know Jesus. So immorality, corruption, idolatry. That is what happened. Even not only from the 605 BC, but until now it's happening. About the man Habakkuk, we know almost nothing. We assume he was around 30 years old, but that's just a guess. We know he was a contemporary of Ezekiel and Jeremiah, would have been 10 to 15 years older than Daniel. When he saw the terrible moral decline of Judah, he prayed for God. He prayed for God to do something. And it's happening to us. When something is wrong happening to us, what we are doing? We are praying and kneeling down to answer us. So we are the same. When something happened to us, to our family, to our workplace, to our friends, to our neighbors who are close to us, what we are doing? We are praying. And the good thing is, when you become a born-again Christian and you are struggling and you are connected to a group, you will just shout it out. Can you pray for me? And sometimes you forget to pray alone together with God so that the fresh revelations will be upon you. But you just sometimes keep on asking for someone to pray for you because you are thinking that they are more prayerful and more powerful when they are praying. But the reality is you are the same power. You have the same authority because same God, same Jesus, same Holy Spirit, whatever He received, whatever she received, you receive the same. There is no partition. There is no divided. It is full. Full Jesus. Full God. Full Holy Spirit that you receive. That's why Habakkuk feel that he need to pray. He prayed and asked God to do something. Trusting God when life doesn't make sense. We need to sit with Habakkuk for a while so we can find a faith strong enough for own troubling times. One pastor, and his name is Paul, the book down with a simple outline. In chapter 1, it's about faith tested. It is in chapter 1. It's all about faith tested. In chapter 2, faith tough. Chapter 3, faith triumphant. And he described Habakkuk, his personal journey this way. Chapter 1 is argument. Chapter 2 is answer. Chapter 3 is acceptance. Habakkuk is a very modern book. And if you will just read and seek of this chapter, even in your two eyes, you can see it. If it's Minister Erilyn is telling his truth, then dig it. Open it and dig it and write down all of the revelation for you from God. Because God is so beautiful. His word is so beautiful. faithful. He will listen to you, and He will answer everything unto you. And sometimes we just need only to give time to Him, to pray and ask. Here is what the prophet is doing in each chapter. In chapter 1, it's about asking. The prophet is asking. In chapter 2, he is waiting. In chapter 3, praying. Along the way, Habakkuk experienced a total change in his mood. He moved from fear to faith. Could you imagine? Fear to faith, burden to blessing, perplexity to praise, confusion to confidence, and worry to worship. We are believers, but we experience these things. I am experiencing these things. I experience fear. I'm still in flesh. I still feel the burden, confusion, worry, perplexity. I experience. But I know who I am in Christ. That I have faith. That I have a blessing. That I need to praise God. I have a confidence. I need to worship God. Everything is in us. It is only how you will walk upon in this calling. In this thing, we need to know what's happened to the prophets. And it's the same happening to us right now. We are the prophet of Jesus Christ. We need just to embrace that you are the prophet of Jesus Christ. You can see vision. You can visualize things, and you can hear the voice of God. And God will remove your fear. And God will give you faith because Jesus died on the cross for you. And that is your faith that because of Jesus Christ, you are a child of God. That every struggle in your life, He will never leave you nor forsake you. And whatever you are doing, you will not be shaken. Because why? You have a blessing. Blessing will pour out onto you. Praise that every blessing that you will receive, you will just say, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Holy Spirit. All the things is always will be moved. Because why? That is the beauty of wonders of God. You will just need to read the words of God. In many ways, this is a very modern book. That raises the questions that we wrestle with today. If anyone has pastored for very long, they have received a note similar to this one. Even we are not a pastor, even we are just a brothers and sisters in the kingdom of God, but still we are connected to the connection of group. We have a lot of brothers and sisters are sometimes telling us like this, I am exhausted with my life. They will text you, they will call you, I am tired in my life. I would like to kill myself. I want to harm myself. You will receive a lot. Not only the pastor, even you are just a simple brothers and sisters. And the fact is, you will say sometimes that I need to kill myself. It is were not for the fact that I am forward as well. I don't have the guts to carry it out. I see more of this for nothing, and I don't need help. And I don't need help. You always sometimes say that. They stop you. And sometimes you will say only the drugs, only what is I want will do, only the way that it can help me. And still, you have sometimes questioning and lots of happening to you, and then you will question God. God, why you are so silent? Why you are not still act for anything? Why you are not answering my prayer? Where is my Lord? And when times you have a lot of questions, your soul is rising up. Your soul, your flesh are rising up. And you are telling all the things that, Lord, you are so silent, you are not answering me. And that is your soul. And that is your flesh is rising up. That's why the spirit that connected onto you, the spirit that got given to you is low. That's why He is silent, because your spiritual life is not rising up. The one who's questioning, the one who's asking a lot of things is your soul and your flesh. And you should remember that the Spirit is in us that should be one to who's rising up. That's why sometimes we question God. Because why He is silent? Because your spirit, the spirit that God given to you, is silent also. So it should be rise up. As the book opens in Habakkuk is confused and agitated, three issues haunt him. Number one, unanswered prayer. Now, this is an answered prayer. How long, Lord, must I call for help? But you do not listen, or cry out to you violence, but you do not save. And if you will see how long it has happened to us, how long we will pray, how long, God, I will pray for you. You see my eyes, you see my face, I cannot sleep, because how long I will wait for your answer. And then must I call for help? Lord, help me. Jesus, help me. But you do not listen. That is our, you know who's speaking in this verse? Is our soul, our flesh. And that is the reality. Or cry out to you. You know, sometimes we need to understand who is talking. Is this our spirit? Is this our soul issue? Is this our flesh issue? Violence, but you did not see. You know, it's happening to us. And this Bible verse is very beautiful. Because even me sometimes, how long, Jesus, you will answer me? And sometimes, singles are questioning God, why I'm still single? And sometimes you answer, why I'm still lots of credits. You know, sometimes, no? Because, you know, sometimes, when we do bad things, we don't know that we are ready, no? We are ready to stay there in 5 years. And then in these 5 years, you want to ask God to answer these things. After you do sabana, after you do garbage to yourself, and then one click only, you want to, this God will clean everything to you. There is a process. Everything there is a process. Erilyn, there is a process. When you receive me, I am with you. He is with me. But you are on process. But don't move out. Just keep on to me. Because I am with you. Whatever struggle you did for the past, I am with you. And that is the faith that we should have in our hearts. Consider the things going on in the world today. Warfare, murder, corruption on high places, sexual perversion, looting, robbery. It is happening right now. Right now it's happening. Those same things were happening in Habakkuk days. As he served with the evil he saw on every hand, he cried out to God, how can you let this go on? It is the same thing. What happened for the past 605 BC is happening right now. There is no new. But God wants us to be open in these things. Sooner or later, we all wonder about God's seeming inactivity. Where God when we need Him? We still keeping asking, where are you, God? I am here. Where are you? A godly mother prays for her wayward son. He was raised in the church. He went to Sunday school. He knows the Bible. But when he left home, he left it up behind. For many years, his mother has prayed for him. But to this day, he remains a prodigal son. There is a lot of issue in our life. And this is only an example. Even us, we have a lot of questions in our life. Why I am still single? Why I am still have lots of credit? Why I need to help my family in Philippines? Why I should lend money for someone? Why should I? Why? There is a lot of questions in our life right now. It's still the same. I am a believer, but my family is not yet a believer. I am a son, but my son is still prodigal son, and I keep praying for him, but still the same. My husband is not a born-again Christian, and I am a born-again Christian. My wife is not a born-again Christian, but I am a born-again Christian. My family is not yet saved, but I am saved. I know your words, but my family doesn't know your words, oh God. There is a lot of things that keep me until now questioning for these things. And so we cry out, and it is written also in Psalms, why, O Lord, do you stand far off? Why do you hide yourself in times of trouble? When we are lots of questions, we still have a lot of words. And the same thing, it is written in the words of God. So before you will question God, it is written in the words of God. Even about this. And then issue number 2, uncontrolled perversity. Why do you make me look at injustice? Why do you tolerate wrongdoing? Distractions and violence are before me. There is strife and conflict abounds. Therefore the law is paralyzed and justice never prevails. The wicked hear in the righteous, so that justice is perverted. The same thing. The same thing what happened from the past is happening in us. Whatever is happened, it's still God wants us to show us. So there is no new. Issue number 3, unexpected answer. Habakkuk faces his third issue when God gives him an answer he doesn't expect. Look at the nation and watch. And be utterly amazed, for I am going to do something in your days that you would not believe, even if you were told. That's why Babylonians, that's what we watched before. I am raising up the Babylonians, that ruthless, impetuous people who sweep across the whole earth. And it's the same thing. Now, it's the same thing. If we are very tough, God will not give you someone who is not tough. God will give you someone who really can do something about you. Because why? Because that is our hearts. That is our mind. So God will give someone to you that can control you, can motivate you, can give you a good advice. The same thing what happened to Habakkuk. And the people, they give Babylonians, the strong one, the ruthless one. Nothing God said could have surprised Habakkuk more than this. He knew about the Babylonians. Everybody knew the Babylonians. They were the most hated and the most feared nation on earth under the leadership of King Nebuchadnezzar. Their armies plundered the nations around them. No one could stand against them. No one could defeat them. The same thing in our life right now. Sometimes we think that happened to us, that I can never be out in this issue in my life. But you are wrong. Jesus Christ is the answer. Jesus Christ is the victory of your life. Jesus Christ gives you all the authority and power. There is no more questioning if you will just know the power and authority of Jesus. And that is the blessings of God. And there is a story, an illustration from Miriam Ibrahim. Miriam Ibrahim was 27 years old, a medical doctor in Sudan who was arrested, tried and convicted of apostasy and adultery. Her crime supposedly converting from the local religion, when in fact she has been raised as a Christian. She was not an apostate because you cannot live a religion you never joined in the first place. They accused her of adultery because she had a child with her husband, a Christian from Sudan who are immigrated to the United States. That is adultery. Was really a charge of having sex with her own husband because they don't recognize her marriage to a Christian. They don't recognize because he is married to a Christian. Because Miriam Ibrahim is a Muslim. And if you can see just the name Miriam Ibrahim, but in the illustration, a Christian from Sudan who immigrated to the United States, and then her marriage to a Christian. So what happened? Sentenced to death by hanging for apostasy and sentenced also to 100 lashes for adultery. She was given a chance to stand to recant her Christian faith. Time and again, and prosecutor begged her to renounce Jesus. She refused each time. Because why? Because they want to renounce that she is not a Christian. And they want, because they did not recognize her marriage, because he married for a Christian. So they want him to renounce that he is not a Christian. They said that you will say that you are not a Christian. But finally she said, I am a Christian. I will remain a Christian. As a result of her faithful witness, she was not only kept in jail, but put in shackles. The authorities would not even unchain her when she gave birth in prison because she is pregnant that time. Through it all, she steadfastly refused to renounce the name of Christ. After millions of people protested, she was eventually allowed to leave Sudan with her husband and 2 children, and she now lives in the United States. What if God allowed this for a purpose? What if these things must happen? Very often in the Bible, things had to get worse before they would get better. Have we reached that point in our world today? In our world today, do you really experience the worst that the same happened to Miriam? Why we are so quickly accepted immoral lifestyle? I think the answer is clear. As nation, we don't think that we need God. We're doing fine without Him, or so we think. Sometimes we just want what we want because we don't think about what's God's plan. And now, I can tell you what happened. That this time, that we should remember what happened is what Jesus did for us in the cross. I told you earlier that this series is called Trust in God When Life Doesn't Make Sense. Everyone hearing this word is one of three places. You are in confusing times. Number 2, you're coming out of confusing times. Number 3, or you're about to go into confusing time. I'm hoping that you take this series on Habakkuk and put it in your back pocket. Keep it close by so you can get it when you need it. If you don't need it today, you need it tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. You need to understand about what happened to the words of God through Habakkuk's chapter. 3 important insights. Let's wrap things up with these 3 important insights. Number 1, we see only part of the picture. When it comes to understanding what God is doing in the world, we are like an ant. If you will just see a beautiful paint, and then you are an ant, and then you will just be in the blue, you will say, or you are in the brown side, you will say, I am now in the dark side. And now you will go from the green side, and then you will say, now I am in the green side, I am in the good side. No? Because why? In the painting, there's a beautiful painting, and then you are like an ant in that painting, and you will tell, you are in the dark side of the color, you will say, oh, now I am in the dark side. You cannot see beyond your own understanding. You cannot see the other side of the painting. Because why? You are so small. And the same thing, you are very small in this world. In this earth, you are very small like an ant. You are just like an ant. Could you imagine how small you are to the eyes of God? And you are questioning God, a lot of questions. But soon comes dark blue and then splash of yellow. And then when you are now in the other side of colors, and when you are in the yellow, go! Oh wow, I am the good side. I am full of blessing right now. When you are in green, yes, I will go wherever you want me to go, God. Because you are here. You said go. And when you are in the red lights, you will say, oh no, God, where are you? I am in the danger side. Or you want me to stop? Are you giving warning? Are you giving me a warning? Are you giving me a signal? Because I am now in the red signal. You know, colors of life, it doesn't mean you explain it by your own. The life of your colors, it depends on God's colors. It's not about what colors you want. It's about God's colors. Sometimes you just want the color of your life to be purple, to be beautiful, white, as big as you wanted. But something dark spot will come. And you want God to cleanse you, to wash over you. And only that is the beauty of God. And that is Jesus. Only Jesus can give the rainbow, the beautiful colors in your life. Colors is about Jesus. Whatever happens to your life, it's all about Jesus. It's all about Jesus. Number 2, God is not limited to what we think He ought to do. We continually make the mistake of thinking that our plans and God's plans, we are the same plans. They are not. The plans of God and your plans are not the same. And you will just get a paper and a pencil, you will write down, my plan from this year is like this. My plan for my family, my plan for my son, my plan for my daughter. Oh, I want to go, I want to be there. That is your plan. And now, when you say to God, God, this is my plan. This is what I want to do. And when you give it to God, He has the eraser. He will delete it. He will erase everything. That is not my plan for you. That's what you think, but not my plan. So after all, that you write down all in 1 pages of your paper, of your thoughts, your thinking, oh God, I want my son, I want my house, write it down on the paper, and then, oh God, this is my plan. And God will erase it. Oh, sorry, Erilyn. This is not my plan to you. Because that is not God. Some wise person said this. Write your plans in pencil and give God the eraser. Sometimes we think that we are wiser, but we are not wiser. Here another way to say it. If your God always does what you want, He probably not the God of the Bible. I want it now, God. This is the perfect time, God. I want this, please. in your words. You will never leave me nor forsake me. Yes. But silence, just wait. And God sometimes will erase it. And you will just disappointed. Because that is not God. God plans for you. Just wait. And you will see. He is not God if He will give you everything you want. Number 3, we need a bigger God. Habakkuk got his mind messed up because he thought he knew what God should do. In fact, chapter 1 shows us that he was wrong twice. First, when he thought God was ignoring Judah's sins, and second, when he could believe God would use the Babylonians to judge His own people. We need God who is bigger than our. We need God because it's our idea sometimes are small, but God's idea is bigger than our idea. We need God whose ways continually surprise us. How big is your God? Now that is your question. How big is your God? That is a question right now. You better figure out the answer before hard time comes. Here one's final thought about how to face confusing time. Clear eyes, full heart, no fear, and God is good. That should be in our eyes. You know, the clear eyes is the spiritual eyes that God given to us. Full heart, and that is the heart comes from God, the spiritual heart. That is what God asks. To face confusing times, we need to have the clear eyes, full heart, no fear, and God is good. And when you give everything to God, you will give fresh your heart to God. Because that is what God wants. Give me your heart, my son and my daughter. That's what God wants, your heart. So everything is according to His will. Stop right now and say that this is what God wants for us. Now let us all pray. Can we put brother the prayer? Can we all pray for this all together? Father, as we go through this story of a man who listened with you, we're glad you included in your book so we could know how honest we can be with you. Thank you that you listen to us in our complaints and you don't turn us away. Open your word to us so that our vision of who you really are may grow. We need a big God. We need you and we got one. We thank you for that. In Jesus' name, amen. Father God, thank you for this morning, O God. Lord, your vision, O God, not our own vision, O God. Your fulfillment, O God, not our own fulfillment, O God. Not our own satisfaction, but your satisfaction, O God. Lord, help us, O God. Help us to open our spiritual eyes, open our spiritual heart, O God, so that, Father God, we remember, O God, how beautiful you are. And Father God, I pray, O God, right now, O God, your people, O God, will understand their beautiful gift, spiritual gift, O Lord. I believe, O God, that they receive already the spiritual gift that you partake for them, O God. Lord, we believe that we are your scribe, O God, that we can write down all your plans, all the beauty that you want us, O God, to do, O God. Lord, thank you for my brothers and sisters, O God, who are seeking you, O God. And this morning, O God, thank you for your fresh man, O God. Thank you, your beauty of your words will remain in our hearts. Victories in our hearts because of you, O Jesus. Thank you. All glory and honor, O God, belongs to you. In Jesus' name we pray.